Excellent shortstop. First pitch swinging, rolls it into left field, and a base hit.
Ethan Anderson's been fantastic this postseason, hitting 380, 65 ribbies, a lot because Geloff and Teal are on in front of him.
Mid to upper 90s, that's what Sprode is. But the changeup may be his best pitch. In fact, it is from a swing and miss standpoint.
99 miles an hour.
Gas to strike out O'Donnell at 99.
There you go.
Bad? Like that.
Just like that.
Right there. It's not straight either.
Sproat's 3-2. Yanks it. And Teal is aboard. And O'Farrell bolts for third. Ryapel's throw. Got him. B.T. Ryapel up to the task. Nick Parker is making his 56th career start. So he's been on this stage and presumably with the same delivery.
362 this year for the Gators. A big presence right there in the middle of that lineup.
You got a good one, use it.
In on the hands.
Well, it might be 89 miles an hour, but that moved about 1.5 feet. I mean, watch, it starts on the inner third, and it ends up a good 6 inches off the plate, not moving.
That's up, and Langford walks. And the 2-2. Rivera in the air, center field. O'Donnell bolts back, and he's got room to end the inning. 0-2 again. Oh, beautiful. 101 from Brandon Sprode.
Okay, so let's start the C-note discussion right here as to how many of those we're going to see.
On a line from Anthony Stefan into center field. Second hit for Virginia. Henry Godbout, 8th spot, second baseman. And Josh Rivera calls off Cade Kurland, freshman DH. Down, and Ryapel coaxes a leadoff walk. Grounds this one into the hole and past the dive of Griff O'Farrell. And in the left, Heyman singles, and the first two are on for the Gators here in the second.
A little surprised they're not in the 6 hole here.
7th spot right fielder, and he lines one up the middle on a hop. Godbout to O'Farrell, the spin, not in time. Virginia gets one, and the Gators have him at first and third with one out.
That was pretty nifty right there. Godbout to his right. The flip just took. We'll get this first run in.
3-2 is lined towards short and past O'Farrell in the left. Florida strikes first, courtesy of Colby Halter.
That is how you do it right there. Colby Halter was put on the bench a little bit down the stretch, and now he is back.
And Harrison Didewick for out number 2. 2-2. Kurland on the ground to short at Griff O'Farrell, who flips.
Sweet team there.
O'Farrell on the ground, and Josh Rivera collects. And a couple of ground ball outs. How much stock do you put into doubles in this ballpark, the way it plays?
I'd say more.
3-2. Hits Ethan O'Donnell at an uncomfy 98. With O'Donnell aboard at first and 2 outs. And they got him. Caglione runs out O'Donnell, and now Rivera. Here's Josh Rivera with 2 outs. First pitch swinging, line to left, and Didewick is there.
Separates the great state of Nebraska from the great state of Iowa.
Geloff walks. 1-0. Teal bounces it up the middle. Rivera to the bag for 2. Much needed for Brandon Sprode.
I want to bail you out too.
The offensive side of things.
This is lined down the line, a fair ball for Ethan Anderson to the backside. He legs for second with a 2-out double here in the 4th. 2-2 on the way. Sauke rolls it to third at Colby Halter. Heading over. 3-1. Ryapel toward the gap in left center field, and he splits it and runs it all the way to the wall. B.T. Ryapel with a leadoff double in the 4th.
And he earned that by spitting on that 2-1 changeup the pitch before, right? So just leave that one alone. Earn yourself a better one. A sinker, necessarily by the book, the way we used to do it.
Luke Heyman to right. Casey Sauke. Ryapel tags. Sauke's throw is a dart. Got him. 1-2. Shellnut towards short and off the heel of the glove of Griff O'Farrell. So Tyler Shellnut is on with 2 outs here for Florida. It's a hit in the 4th. Parker's payoff.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. And at 0-2. Pulled toward right center. Ethan O'Donnell on the move to make the catch. and a miss. Back to the change, it looked like, from Sproat to get Stefan.
So the difference was second and third inning, he was running away from it a little bit, so it flattened out.
His 1-2 to Godbout is on the edge, through another.
3 in a row against the right-hander. That one's been fairly important this inning. And Stefan swinging just a minute ago.
The ability to steal strikes with that curveball is huge too.
Off speed he lets go of, and then he tells you about it.
And he lets go. Slider?
No, that was a changeup.
He just pulled all the way across.
Diduick goes, and a cut and a miss for his course. Jack Caglione gets a hanger, and he chops it to first, and Ethan Anderson gets the out. 0-2 from Sproat, and it's a breaking ball, and he's got 6 Ks and fanned 4 of the last 5.
Velo down a little bit, so it had been changeup heavy. This time goes backdoor breaking ball, and
now Kyle Teal.
Yes, he did.
And they don't strike out very much.
These hurlers have been.
Sproat's 1-2.
And it's just the same though.
It's ready for prime time tomorrow night. Teal strikes out. 7th pitch to Heyman. On the ground hard to third, and Jake Geloff swallows it up. Geloff and Teal. And he walks to begin the 7th. Pitch number 100. Sauke rolls it right side, base hit. Anderson goes first to third. Shelnutt's throw is cut. And the Cavaliers have him at the corners. 8 teams here, 4 play today, 4 play tomorrow. Double elimination within each bracket. Then the bracket winners meet starting next Saturday, and I'm scorching. First pitch swinging. Halter bobbles, and this game is tied. Halter throws out Stefan, and it's a 1-1 game.
Well, and this looked like Halter second-guessed himself.
Fans get into it. 1-0 pitch. On a 2-1. 2-2. The payoff. 3-2 again. 3-2. Lined into center field. A base hit for the freshman. It's a stop sign for Casey Sauke.
Pretty impressive stuff right there. Sully and Oak, as they call them, 2 of the best in the business, no question about it.
Instead, grounds it to third. Halter to the plate. The tag. Got him. Colby Halter up to the task on this one, and they get Casey Sauke at the dish.
Boy, and he kind of bobbled it too, KP. It wasn't the cleanest of transfers.
1-1. Lace to third, past the dive of Halter. Godbout scores. Diduick races to third. They wave him in safely. And it's a 2-run double from Griff O'Farrell, and the Who's lead in the 7th. It's not exaggerating to say this College World Series has everything, because you have all the star power in the heavyweight teams, and then you got Cinderella. 0-2 to Ethan O'Donnell, and he lines one into center field, a base hit. They send O'Farrell, and he scores to make it a 3-run lead. He goes.
Outside.
It's a ball. Rappel's throw.
No.
Got him. BT Rappel delivers a dart.
The call in the field is confirmed. The runner is out. Virginia is charged 1 challenge.
And now Blanco, and Tyler Shelnut goes first pitch swinging at Ethan O'Donnell. 5-pitch walk, and Dale Thomas is on.
Could pitch some huge outs.
Oh,
O'Connor delivers.
outside.
O'Connor's 3-2. Teal's ready, another 3-2. And this is lined down the right field line. That's a fair ball for Evans into the corner. Thomas motors to third and gets a stop sign there on a double from the pinch-hitting Ty Evans here in the 7th. The 1-1. Curland on the ground to third. Thomas scores, and it's now a 4-2 game. We told you what history says about how important it is to win the first one. First pitch. Breaking ball bounced towards short. O'Farrell bobbles, and Langford is on. The inning continues. First pitch. Berry's 1-0. 2-0.
Outside.
3-0. It's in 2 outs, the 3-1. He's outside, and they're loaded. First pitch to Rivera. Josh Rivera tonight is 1-1. Rivera fouls it back. Berry deals. Berry's 1-2 again. Bouncing ball. Berry gloves and retires Rivera. to leave them loaded. A lot of transfers on the pitching staff. Meanwhile, payoff. Anderson strikes out. 5-6-7 starting with BT Riopel. And Riopel goes the opposite way to left center field, back to the wall, and that ball is gone. It's a one-run ball game, and who else but BT Riopel?
Hey now, but the one earlier was the double to the backside. This one has enough juice to stay in the air and carry out of here. The extension through the back of that ball, that left arm staying long. Tied it up against South Carolina in the Super.
Back to the change for Berry last time. Thomas to center. O'Donnell. 3-2 to Casey Sauke. 2-2 pitch. Pulled to right and struck well by Didowick into the corner. Evans with a long way to go, and he couldn't get it. Sauke scores. Didowick motors to third with insurance and an RBI triple. 2 outs, man at third. Griffo Farrell with a bouncing ball left side for Josh Rivera. Guys, we've talked about how loaded this field is. What excites you the most?
Can number one do it?
2-1. Evans pulls it on a line to left and gone! One-run game again.
Just go ahead and have yourself a day, Tommy Evans. 112 miles an hour.
1-2. Change up for strike 3 called. Berry just plants one. One away. He's behind him. This is hammered. Left field, and we are tied. Wow.
It was just a matter of time, boys. You can't keep a good man down too long. A hanging changeup and launched onto the concourse at left field. You do not see this much from Wyatt Langford, but the show of emotion, let it all loose, Mr. Langford. Some big names there on the right, but what Wyatt Langford has done over the last 2 years surpasses both of them.
Berry deals, and Caglione hits it hard through the shift into right center for the Gators in a 5-5 game. The 1-0. 3-0 pitch in the NCAA tournament. 3 balls and 2 strikes. High to left center to lead off the 8th. Now in the 9th, he gets hit. They're loaded. Riopel fires up his teammates, and still only 1 out to Luke Heyman. First pitch, 1-0. Down and away. Woolfolk deals. Heyman, center field. Caught. And Heyman's the hero. Florida walks it off with a 9th-inning comeback.
Not a bad day 1, gents.
How about those 2 ball games?
Not a bad day 1. This might be a fun week and a half. Gators come into the inning trailing it by 2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Berkey, the freshman who's been so good all year, gets it done again.